Speak of you. So welcome to our nice gentle movements and stretch for half an hour, 25 minutes, half an hour, okay? So we're sitting on a chair, and the main thing is that you're just going to do everything that you are comfortable with. It's nice and gentle. There is nothing, hello Archie, there is nothing demanding. Hello Archie, yeah, say hello. Okay, hi, there's the dog, hi, okay. And if there is anything that feels demanding, please just bring it down, keep it nice and gentle, okay? So all I want you to do to start with is take some nice deep breaths in, breath out. We're going to do some breath practice today. So as you do that, just be conscious of the breath coming in and what it feels like to come out. Just bring your attention to your breath. There we go. I bet you already feel better, don't you? Yeah. Okay, then we're going to add a little bit of arms, so just float up and down. I will move every part of you. We're going to start from the top, working down. We're going to warm up your shoulders and your top back. And then we're going to do a little bit of shoulder work and then some stretching. And then we're going to move down. Then we're going to do back. Then we're going to do hips. Then we're going to do a little bit of knees. Okay? Okay. So if you just pop your fingers onto your shoulders and then open up again. And your job is just to try and relax into the movement. And keep your breath coming nice and steady. I'll keep reminding you because it is amazing how often you realize you're holding your breath and then I'll say breathe and you're, oh yeah, okay. 2, 1, okay. And then arms down by your sides, okay. And just roll through your shoulders. And then pop your fingertips back on your shoulders and do circles forwards with your elbows. That's it. Nice. Good. Okay, super job. All right, lovely. Now, only time I tell you to hunch your shoulders is now, okay? Hunch them up, bring them down, and then push them down even further. Okay, so a little hunch, drop them, then push them down even more. Just one more. Okay, super job. Right, that's just really to show you where your shoulders should be sitting, because often your shoulders are raised, we don't even realize, okay? All right, gentle with the neck now, so just nod yes. And then slowly shake your head no. Back to center. Just incline over one way and then the other. Don't push too far. And just be conscious if one side feels a little bit more awkward than the other side. Just move nice and slowly, nice and relaxed. Right, okay. So bring in a little bit of work to the shoulders. Take your arms in front of you, palms are down, and you're just going to bring your elbows back so that you squeeze your back together, your shoulder blades together, and then reach forward again. So I'll just turn so you can see. Squeeze and reach. That's it. Stay sitting up nice and tall. That's it. Lovely. Okay, super job. Okay, now you're going to put your palms together. Okay, just give yourself a clap and then just push your hands together. Okay, and then just turn a little bit from left to right. Hands are in close. Okay, good. And then hands on your shoulders, put your palms flat so they're facing the ceiling, and just push up a little bit and then pull down. Push, pull, push. Keep your shoulders down. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get you to take your right hand, put it on your left shoulder, and then do that. So you're making sure that that shoulder does not raise. Okay, and then other side. Just pop it on there. Sometimes those shoulders pop up and we don't even realise. Good. Okay, super job. Right, nice. Now, big circles, one at a time with your arms. So take the back of your hand up, flip it at the top, bring it all the way back as tight as you can for 5. Up, flip it, pull it down. 3, 4, 5. Switch arms. Up, flip, back. Wonderful. Remember to try and keep that shoulder down. You can always put that hand on there if you're not quite sure. Good. How are you breathing? Big breath in. Okay, right. Now we're going to come back to the neck a little bit, okay? Now that we've warmed everything up to this top band, okay? So nod, yes. If you feel comfortable, you can just pop your hands gently behind your head. Just dip your head a little bit, just so you have a little bit of extra weight on there. Nod and up. If that doesn't feel good, just do it without your hands. Make sure your head doesn't tip back, it's just forward. Okay, and then release your hands. Turn to one way. Turn to the other way. A little bit slower this time. Don't push too far, but maybe just a little bit further than you would usually, and try and keep everything else nice and still, but relaxed. Okay, good. And then back to center. You just want to take your head over to one side. Take that same hand, very gently, put it on the side of your head, just above your ear, and very gentle pressure, bring it over. Very gentle pressure. And then dip your nose down a little bit. So you're kind of looking at that knee. This should feel good. You should feel a stretch, a gentle stretch all the way down that side of the neck. Make sure you don't lift that shoulder. And breathe, please. And release the hands and then gently come back up. I like this. Over to the other side, keep it over straight. And then that hand gently, gently, just the weight of your hand. Don't pull it. And then dip your nose down a little bit. So you're kind of looking at that knee. And breathe. Try not to tense, just let go. Just a little bit of gentle pressure. Breathe. And take your hand off and release. Okay, right, that was quite a lot of time on shoulders and neck. Okay, that feels good though, right? Release that pressure. We carry a lot of stress and tension in that area, so I really wanted to focus on that today. I'll tell you why, because it's been cold and we've all been sat inside like that. Right, so create some space. Okay, right, we're going to move down a little bit. We're going to move through this area of the body, okay, so back, mid-back, okay. So I want you to think about pulling your belly button in so your core is active. Not as tight as can be, but just so that it's kind of active. And then pop your hands on your hips, sitting up nice and tall, and just lean forward just a little bit. If you're not sure, put your hands on your knees, lean forward, push up. Nice straight back. Just move as far as it feels good for you, and make sure that your eyes follow down. So you end up looking at the floor and then looking ahead of you. Okay, right, good. Pop your hands just round your ears. Bring your elbows together towards each other. Let your back round and then open up and let your top back squeeze together. These are called butterflies. Round in. Your arms are the wings. Flap in, open out. Round your back, squeeze your back. Perfectly safe, nice and gentle. Moving your spine forwards and back. 2 and 1. Okay, and release. All right, good stuff. Everyone's good so far? Yeah? Okay, brilliant. All right, good. I'm going to change your position. If you're happy to be hands and knees on the floor, please do these exercises on the floor. Rach, you're probably good with that. If not, you're just going to use your chair as a bench and pop your hands on the bench like that. Okay, so we're going to do these a couple of times. So if you're not sure, you can always do this one and then go down on the floor. But for many of you, this is probably good. Yeah? Okay, so before you go down there, because you can't see me down there, let me show you what we're doing. We're doing cat-cow. So you've got even pressure, hands and feet, and you're going to tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin, so you're rounding your back like this, and then you're going to drop it to a flat back, or if you know your back's good, you can come into a gentle back arch. But only if you know you're okay with that, otherwise just a flat. Can we try that first? Nice and slow, just for 5. Cat-cow. Remember to breathe. So round your back, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, and then release to a flat back, or you can kick up your chin and your tailbone and go again. Round and loose. Try not to hunch your shoulders. Release. Round and release. Round and release. Okay, good. Center your left hand and put your right one just by your head like that. Okay, you're going to take that elbow towards the other one and then bring it up like that. Take it down towards the elbow and then peel up there. Keep going, just going to check. Beautiful. Well done, Renato. That's exactly it. Yeah, nice, Janet. That's it, Terry. Al, sorry. Terry's name on the thing. It's Al. There you go. Right, good stuff. Okay, so there's only 5 or 6 there, so stop that one. A couple of you, you're allowed to bring that elbow up and out. Okay, so the idea is to kind of close it and then open it like that. Okay, let's do the other side. Elbows together and then turn and see if you can take that elbow up towards the ceiling. Everybody's going to have a different range of motion here. It's okay, just as long as you feel that movement squeezing into the top back area. Five, and release. Right, we're going to do a little stretch now. So pop your hands on the far edge of the chair seat and take your hips back. Keep a bend in the knee. Push gently down on your hands. Keep a nice flat back. And breathe, remember? Breathe, breathe. Okay. Bend the knees, come up. And I'm going to have you sitting down again temporarily, because we're just going to pay a little bit of attention to wrists, fingers, ankles and toes. But we'll come back to those things. I like to do this every time. So wrist circles, just circle your wrists so the fingers are coming in towards each other. Nice big circles, as big as you can. Okay, and then go the other way. This should be a little bit uncomfortable because you're pushing those wrists a little bit further than they usually go, okay? Mine are clicking and clacking all over the place. Okay, all right, that's good. And then gentle fists, and then splay your fingers out. Fist, open up. Squeeze, open. Squeeze, open. Open, squeeze, open. 2 and 1. Okay, good. Link your fingers together and then turn them inside out and stretch your fingers that way. So you can see your fingernails. Okay. And release. And then finally, get a little bit closer on this one. Just want you to, these are called Spider-Man fingers. So you're just going to see if you can bend the top part of your fingers like that. Just the top bit. That's it. It's that top joint. It's really hard to get a hold of it, but it's nice to kind of articulate those joints rather than just doing all of them. Just those top. Yeah? Well done. Okay, good. All right, give them a little shake out. And let's move down to your feet. Okay. So, I mentioned last time if you wanted to grab a like a towel or something here, because last time we had I've got a band here. I forgot to mention it before, but Ruth said it'd be really handy. You're going to lift one leg up because you're going to work ankles, so you can either lift it with your hands or you can get something just to loop around like a towel. Okay, just so that you're not kind of like, you know, straining to get there. I can cross my legs, so it's okay. Ankle circles. 5, 4, doesn't matter which way. 3, 2, 1, and then the other way. Circle that way. 2, 3, 4, 5. These are really important exercises. Okay, point your toes, flex your foot. You don't have to hold your foot up like this. It's just so you can see it. Point, flex, point, flex. 4 and 5. And then keep your foot flexed like that. See if you can scrunch up the toes and then open them up. 1, 2, oh, my toes are cracking. 3, 4, 5, and release. Ooh, other one. Circles. 1, 2, 3, breathe. 4, 5, and this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Point and flex. 1. Nice. 2. Good. 3, 4, 5, and then keep it flexed like this. Scrunch the toes. Open. 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Why are we doing that? To work the muscles on the base of the foot, the plantar muscles. Okay, because if they stop working properly, it's really painful. Or if they get inflamed, it's very painful. Some of you might have had it, plantar fasciitis. So you want to keep using those muscles and give them a little massage, okay, whenever you can as well. Right, good stuff. So we're back up, guys. We're going to do our mid-back stuff, and then we're going to do some beautiful back stretching. And then we're going to move on to hips, okay? Good. So up you pop. If you're on the floor, you're on hands and knees. If not, in fact, Renato did this just seated. He did it like that, which is absolutely fine. It's good, whichever way. All right, so hand behind your head, little bend in the knee, relax, take your elbow to elbow, and then take it up to the sky. 1, 2. You might find this time that you have a little bit more movement. 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3. This is working thoracic mobility. 4, and keeping your shoulders in the right place. 5. 2 hands on the chair, take a breath. Okay, come into cat pose, so you're going to round your back and release. Just move through it a little bit quicker this time. Round, release. If you're doing this seated, you would just round and release. 4 and 5. Release. Okay, right, now step away from the chair a little bit. Take your hips back, and then I want you to push your hips over to the right. So a little bend in the knee, okay? And then just push your hips over to the right. So you've got more of a bend in your right knee than your left. And hopefully you're feeling a big stretch all down your left side. Down the back of the left leg. And then back to center. I'll just turn so you can see this a little clearer. Okay, and then hips back again. And then you're going to push your hips over to the left. So you're having to reach for that chair. And breathe there. If it's too much, just use the back of the chair like this. Reach with your right hand forward, so you're really feeling that nice stretch all down the right side, opening up through the ribs, down into the hips, back of the hips, down that leg, and then back to center. Okay, come up for air for a moment. Okay, and then step in just a little. I'm going to come back again gently. I'm going to take my right hand and just thread it underneath towards my left side. So maybe it just ends up on your thigh, by your knee, or further down towards the shin. So you're crossing over, and keep the other hand up here to keep you grounded. And just breathe there and feel space going into your right side. Replace that hand. Take your left hand, thread it down towards the right, and just pull yourself down gently. These shapes are going to look different, a little bit different for everybody. It's not right or wrong. But if you can feel a nice gentle stretch sensation anywhere on that left side of the body, maybe around the back as well. That's what we're going for. Shoulders as well. Just creating some space in those tight areas. So come back up. Step in. Okay. And take one foot back. We're going to do a calf stretch. So pop your toes onto the floor and then push your heel down to the floor and just keep it there. Feeling the stretch on the calf of the leg that's back. Working on ankle mobility as well. Bring that one in, do the other one please. Push the heel down, so back leg is straight, front leg is bent. Remember to breathe. Forgot, didn't you? Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, super job. All right, just 2 more little things to do, my beautiful ones. This one I'm gonna have you standing, just a little bit of work for hip. We're gonna do more of this next time for hips. Oh wow, I'm feeling very upright. I feel like there's lots of space there. Okay, so if you're able to stand on one leg, do this standing. If not, just do it seated. All I'm doing is I'm moving the knee in and out. So you could do it seated if you want to, okay? It's fine, stay seated. So keep doing that and I'll show you what it looks like seated. So, this is hip strength and mobility. Now, last one. Good. Okay, and then other side. That's it, Rennie. Nice job. Be good. Oh, nice, Rach. Keep that nice and smooth. Hold on to your core with this one. 2. And last one. All right, lovely. Okay, good. Now we're going to stretch hips. This is our last stretch. I'm going to give you choices. You can stretch it here or here or here. Same thing. Okay, so I'm going to take the middle ground. I'm just going to put one foot back behind you. The heel is up. And you're just going to lean forward onto that chair. Tuck your tailbone and just let your hips move forward towards the chair till you can feel quite a big stretch here. Now hip flexors, because we sit down too much, get really tight. And this is the stretch for hip flexors. And if there's any muscle in your body around your hip area that gets too tight, you know about it. Usually translates to a sore back. So this is a very important stretch. You can sway a little bit from side to side. And I'm just adding this on for Rach, really, who's a runner like me. You can take whichever leg is back, just take that arm up. That's it, yay, beautiful, well done. Oh, woo. And take that round. Oh. Just feel the difference though, before you do the other one. It's like all tingly on that one. Switch legs. Heel up, just move your hips towards that chair. That's it, well done. Nice relaxed shoulders, Rennie, super. Usually when we concentrate, we start tensing up, so just check that always. Everyone's looking good. Shoulders down, nice breath coming in and out. And then if you want to add on the same leg that's back, take that arm up. Extra stretch for the hip. Reach, 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 reach. And back through. And come on in and take a seat. Oh, lovely. Woo. Okay, I'm going to leave you with a little breathing technique, okay? I'm going to show you once, and then I'm going to let you do it by yourself just once, okay? So this is called box breathing. What happens is, you breathe in while I count up to 4, you hold your breath while I count to 4, you let your breath out while I count to 4, and then you hold it with your breath out for 4. So it's breathe in, hold, breathe out, hold. So I'll do it with you to start with, and then you can do it. Ready? Okay, so breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now keep going. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just breathe naturally. Okay. That's a breathing exercise just to help us be conscious of our breathing and to breathe in and out a little bit deeper than we naturally do. Because we only use about the top 30% of our lungs in general because we're not breathing properly. So that's a good exercise. I want you to practice that, especially on a day if you're feeling quite tense. Breathing exercise like that can really help you to feel much more relaxed, sort of calm, in control, and ready for anything. Okay? All right. One more big breath in. Big breath out. And there you go. Done. Yay! Well done, guys. That was lovely. Come to me with any questions.